My dear friends, welcome to Revise Med YouTube channel for pharmacology. In this episode, we are going to see something about adverse drug reactions and drug interactions. Since I plan to bring out different topics in pharmacology regularly, I request you to kindly subscribe to this channel so that you will get the episodes as and when they are published. And I also humbly request you to forward or introduce this particular channel to people whom you think would benefit from this channel. Adverse drug reactions and drug interactions. A drug can have two types of effects. One is desirable and the other is undesirable. Desirable effects, we call them therapeutic effects. Under undesirable effects, we can have non-deleterious, that is non-serious. They are called side effects. At the same time, we can also have deleterious or toxic effects, which are actually serious side effects. These deleterious or toxic effects can be of three types: pharmacological, pathological, genotoxic. We will see them later. Further, the undesirable effects can also be classified into two types: predictable and unpredictable. Under predictable, we know, suppose if you give this drug, you can expect this and this type of adverse effects. For instance, pharmacological side effect. When you give atropine in pre-anesthetic medication, you will have dryness of mouth. This is the normal pharmacological effect of atropine. So this is an extension of the pharmacological effect of atropine as a side effect or adverse effect. Secondary pharmacological side effects. This is indirect consequences of a primary drug action. When you administer antibiotics for a long time, it will alter the normal bowel flora. So opportunistic infection occur in patients whose normal bowel flora is altered by antimicrobials. Thus, thrush happens while taking antibiotics. Drug toxicity. You will always expect hepatotoxicity if you give methotrexate for a long time. Drug-drug interactions. Seizure from theophylline while taking erythromycin, you can expect. In drug overdose, seizure from excessive lidocaine is an example. Under unpredictable adverse effects, we can have pseudo-allergic reactions. They are anaphylactoid reaction after radiocontrast media. You must know two terms, idiosyncratic as well as intolerance. These may be asked as short notes. Under idiosyncratic, the reactions occur in a genetically determined manner. So, genetically determined abnormal reactivity to a drug. Hemolytic anemia in a patient with glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency after primaquine therapy. Intolerance is low threshold to normal pharmacodynamic action of a drug. Failure to tolerate even a single dose of the drug. Toxic effects even appear at therapeutic doses. Example, tinnitus after a single or small dose of aspirin. Now we must know something about toxicity. Toxicity is a direct action of drug, often at high dose, damaging cells. They may be, as I told you, three types. Pharmacological toxicity, which is an extension of the normal pharmacological activity of the drug. CNS depression is produced by barbiturates. In overdose, it goes from anxiolysis to sedation to somnolence to coma, even death. Pathological toxicity, for instance, paracetamol is metabolized to non-toxic glucuronide and sulfate conjugates. At the same time, it is also metabolized to highly reactive metabolite N-acetyl para-benzoquinoamine. In overdose, glutathione depletion leads to pathological fatal hepatic necrosis because the scavenging of this free radical depends upon the amount of glutathione available. When the drug is in excess of the amount of glutathione availability, they are bound to be toxicity. This proceeds on the zero order kinetics pattern. Genotoxic effects. Ionizing radiation, some chemicals, cancer therapeutic agents injures DNA. Many lead to mutagenic or carcinogenic toxicities. Mutagenicity, carcinogenicity and teratogenicity are special cases of toxicity. So, there may be a long essay question on adverse effects of drugs. There may be a short essay also. But if they ask about toxicity, you must write in detail as I have given you. Even if they ask a short notes, you will be able to write. Now coming to allergic reactions. Allergic reactions are asked as a separate question. Short essay or even essay questions. Now allergic reactions are called hypersensitivity reactions. An allergy is an adverse reaction that results from previous sensitization to a particular chemical or to one that is structurally similar. Such reactions are mediated by immune system. Antigens induce synthesis of antibodies. Subsequent exposure to chemical results in an antigen-antibody interaction that provokes typical manifestations of allergy. Chief target organs of drug allergy are skin, respiratory tract, gastrointestinal tract, blood and blood vessels. Allergic reactions are classified into 4 types of hypersensitivity reactions. Type 1, this is also called immediate or anaphylactic type. Anaphylaxis is mediated by IgE antibodies. Drug causes formation of tissue sensitizing immunoglobulin IgE antibodies that are fixed to mast cells or leukocytes. There is no damage to the cell. On subsequent administration, allergen reacts with these antibodies, causing release of pharmacologically active substances like histamine, leukotrienes, prostaglandins, etc. Reactions cause food allergies in GIT, urticaria and atopic dermatitis in skin, rhinitis and asthma in respiratory system, and anaphylactic shock through vasculature. Allergy develops within minutes and lasts for 1 to 2 hours. That's why it is called immediate hypersensitivity reactions. This is treated with adrenaline, hydrocortisone, diphenhydramine and IV fluids. Type 2 cytolytic reactions are otherwise called antibody-dependent cytotoxic type. Drug or metabolite combines with a protein in body. Body no longer recognizes protein as self, treats it as a foreign protein and forms antibodies, IgG, IgM, that combine with antigen and activate complement which damages cells. Penicillin or methyl dopa induced hemolytic anemia, quinidine induced thrombocytopenic purpura, sulfonamide induced granulocytopenia are some of the examples for type 2 cytolytic reactions. Type 3 Arthus reactions are immune complex mediated type, mediated predominantly by IgG. Antigen and antibody form large complexes and activate complement. Complexes deposited in vascular endothelium where a destructive inflammatory response called serum sickness occurs. Small blood vessels are damaged or blocked. Clinical symptoms of serum sickness include urticarial skin eruptions, arthralgia or arthritis, lymphadenopathy, glomerulonephritis, vasculitis, and pulmonary disease and fever. Now coming to the last type, type 4, delayed hypersensitivity. It is also called lymphocyte-mediated type. Antigen-specific receptors develop on T lymphocytes. Subsequent administration leads to a local or tissue allergic reaction, example, contact dermatitis. Type 2, 3 and 4 are treated with glucocorticoids. Cross allergy can occur within a group of drugs, example, penicillins. A person allergic to ampicillin may be allergic to amoxicillin, even cephalosporins. When allergy to a particular drug is established, a substitute should be selected from a chemically different group. Patients with allergic diseases, example, eczema, are more likely to develop allergy to drugs. Now, this drug dependence or addiction can be a separate short notes or short essay. Drug dependence or addiction is body's physical need to specific agent. Over long term, this dependence results in physical harm, behavior problems and association with people who also abuse drugs. Stopping use of the drug can result in a specific withdrawal syndrome. It is a state in which use of drugs for personal satisfaction, often in the face of known risk to health. Drug dependence can be of two types. One is psychological dependence and the other is physical dependence. Coming to psychological dependence, develops when individuals believe that optimal state of well-being is achieved through the action of the drug. It results in compulsive drug use in some individuals. Intensity of dependence varies from desire to craving. Reinforcement, ability of the drug to produce effects that make the user wish to take it again and again and again. Example, opioids, cocaine, LSD, benzodiazepines. Physical dependence. It is manifested by withdrawal abstinence syndrome, in which untoward physical effects occur when drug is stopped or when its effects is counteracted by a specific antagonist. Drugs that cause strong physical dependence include heroin, alcohol, benzodiazepines, and cocaine. Now coming to teratogenicity, there may be a short notes or short essay. What is teratogenicity? Ability of a drug to cause fetal abnormalities when administered to pregnant women. Suppose if the drug affects the fetus at the stage of conception, that is fertilization and implantation that occurs within 17 days of conception, there may be failure of pregnancy. If the drug affects during organogenesis, that is 18 to 55 days of gestation, deformities of the fetus can occur. If the drug is given during or affects during growth and development stage, that is 56 days onwards, there may be functional abnormalities in the developing fetus. Types of deformities caused by teratogens. Phocomelia, where the fetus will have short upper and lower limbs. Cleft lip and cleft palate is caused by phenytoin and corticosteroids. Microcephaly, hypoplastic phalanges are caused by phenytoin. Tooth discoloration by tetracycline. Spina bifida by carbamazepine. You can remember that phocomelia was caused by thalidomide in 1958 to 61, and from that time onwards everybody talked of teratogenic effect of possible drugs to be marketed new. Now, what is iatrogenic disease? That is drug-induced or physician-induced disease, eye-induced disease. That's the meaning. Any adverse condition in a patient occurring as a result of treatment by a physician, surgeon or other healthcare professional, especially infections occurred by patient during the course of treatment. Example, hepatitis by isoniazid, peptic ulcer by salicylates and corticosteroids. Carcinogenicity and mutagenicity. The term carcinogen denotes a chemical substance or a mixture of chemical substance which induce cancer or increase its incidence. Mutagen, an agent such as chemical, ultraviolet light or radioactive element that can induce or increase the frequency of mutation in an organism. Now we are coming to a very important topic, drug interactions. This is very important from practice point of view as well as from examination point of view. A short essay or short notes may be asked. So you must be ready to meet the question. When a drug administered, a response occurs. If a second drug is given and the response to the first drug is altered, then a drug-drug interaction is said to have occurred. For completeness, alterations in drug action caused by diet are termed drug-food interactions, and those by herbs are called drug-herb interactions. There may be several types of drug interactions. Even drug interactions can occur even before administration of the drug, while administering the drugs through IV, etc. At the same time, we concisely should know something about pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic mechanisms of chemical interactions. Under pharmacokinetic drug interactions can occur at the stage of biotransformation, distribution, absorption, excretion, etc. Pharmacodynamic interaction can be non-receptor or receptor oriented. Now some examples. Pharmacokinetic drug interaction. Interaction during distribution. Inhibitors and inducers of drug transporters can profoundly influence the disposition, excretion of drugs. Probinacid inhibits the organic anion renal transporter, which decreases the renal clearance of penicillin, usefully prolonging its duration of action. If you administer probinacid with methotrexate, the toxicity of methotrexate will also be enhanced because its clearance is prevented by or prolonged by probinacid. Then, interaction of protein binding. Many drugs like aspirin, warfarin are highly protein bound in plasma. Free drug produces clinical effects. Anticoagulant effects of warfarin enhanced by displacement by simultaneous administration of valproic acid and indomethacin. We have already seen these topics in the previous episodes. Pharmacodynamic drug interactions. Interaction of receptor binding. Naloxone, an antagonist for morphine or antidote for morphine overdose, acts on the opioid receptor. Atropine, an antidote for insecticidal poisoning, that is anticholinesterase, acts on the acetylcholine receptor. Interaction of therapeutic action. Aspirin is an inhibitor of platelet aggregation and heparin an anticoagulant. When given together, they increase risk for bleeding. Then there may be further classification of drug interactions. They are additive, synergistic, potentiation and antagonism. Antagonism is part of drug interactions: functional, chemical, dispositional and receptor. Additive, when the combined effect of two drugs equals the sum of the effect of each agent given alone. Synergistic, when the combined effect exceeds the sum of the effects of each drug given alone. Potentiation describes the creation of a toxic effect from one drug due to the presence of another drug. Antagonism is interference of one drug with action of another. Functional or physiological antagonism we have already seen. A classical example is a treatment of anaphylactic reaction due to penicillin with adrenaline. Adrenaline acts on one receptor and histamine acts on the other receptor. Both oppose each other, and that is a functional antagonism. You have already known all these things in the previous episodes. In 1980, I competed for the Hariom Ashram Gold Medal administered by Gujarat Ayurveda University for research in Indian medicine. I submitted the topic, a research monograph on the topic drug interactions, the scientific basis of Anupana and Pathyam in Indian medicine. I think that was very early period when drug interactions were not given much importance. But I won that medal, 10 grams of gold in that attempt. Thank you.